Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. This is ONKYO TX-NR757, a 2016 version from last year. It's brand new. It has 1260 watts, 180 watts per each channel. That's a whooping 1260. I'm sorry, 1260 watts to go. 1000 plus watts to go. That's a lot of watts to go. And I don't have any speakers to connect it to, but I did use these headphones. These are Sennheiser headphones. You might see Joe Rogan podcast, and he uses these, and they're pretty good studio headphones. Granted, I cannot experience Dolby Atmos DTS-X, but I can experience the THX processing quality that even in stereo, this receiver can give you. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with the amount of inputs that this receiver has. You got total of 8 inputs. You can pretty much connect everything from your PC to your cable box to your DVDs, 4K Blu-rays, video game consoles, Xbox, PlayStation 4 Pro, Nintendo, Switch, Wii U. You can pretty much connect anything on this device, and still you're gonna have some extra space on your Samsung KS8000 One Connect hub. So just this alone, 8 HDMI inputs, to me it's like you gotta have this receiver. This is so ideal for everybody out there that have a lot of devices. Let's face it, we all have more than just one device hooked up to our home theater setup. So this receiver will definitely be a breath of fresh air. Now keep in mind, guys, I'm not setting up anything. I'm just putting it here as a display. Usually I put it somewhere else out there in a corner temporarily. Once I move into the next place, the new place, I'm sorry, then I'll be able to do everything step by step. Also keep in mind that I'm doing this step by step. It will take a lot of time. By the time I get all these clips speakers, I want to get the best possible quality speakers one by one. I don't want to go out there and get something cheap for 400, 500. I want to get each speaker to be a very good quality speaker. Then once I'm done, once I got everything set up, then I'll be able to be totally immersed with this receiver. I might even get the amp, an extra amp. I don't know why I would need that, but if you're going to be running a couple of subs, it's not a bad idea to have that extra amp. I don't know, I might get one. But let's talk about this ONKYO. All right, we don't want to talk about my future and what I'm going to do. That's down the road. When I start doing my home theater setup, I will let you guys know. But for right now, I just want you to know a little bit about this ONKYO RX757. It is really a huge receiver. This is really one of those receivers that you're definitely it's gonna stand out. Like when somebody walks into your home theater setup, it's gonna stand out. It really is robust. It really is big. Obviously, I don't keep my player like this. I'm just using this for demo purposes. Obviously, you're not supposed to be putting anything on top of this receiver because you don't want the receiver to overheat. Even though this 4K player is not going to do much to it because it's very light. It's not that heavy. But here, let me show you in the back. This is a microphone right here. This is basically what you're going to be using for your speakers. Once you get the speakers ready, that's what you're going to be using. But let me show you in the back. Let me just show you how much of inputs there are. Here, let me show you. Just look at the amount of inputs that this thing has. And I still have an extra couple to go. How many I connected? 1, 2, 3, 4. I still got 4 to go, man. Total of 8. Not to mention that I still have extra spot on my One Connect HDMI hub from Samsung. So I still have an extra 8 to go. And this is why this home theater helps. It really does. This ONKYO receiver definitely, you'll be able to hook up everything on this baby. Once you hook everything up on this baby, you're good to go, man. You'll never have to touch that HDMI cable. And that is what's so unique about this ONKYO. It has two opticals right here. It has these antennas. These antennas, they're Wi-Fi antennas. They're pretty good for internet. You see I have my internet hub here, but what this does, it communicates with your cell phone and your other devices out there that you might be having, wireless devices. And one great example of that is the Spotify. You know, it syncs up with any of my phones that I have. I have two phones, and it syncs up with both of my phones, and it continues and memorizes from where I stopped. And I'll show you all of this in a minute, but I'm just showing you the back and just how much. Look, hands down, for $600, this is the best at the moment, the best home theater receiver that you can get. Not to mention that this has a THX certified Select 2 Plus. Has many different options of THX. This THX certified chip will make sure that every discrete channel, every speaker sounds exactly the way the filmmakers and audio editors, when they were editing the movie, sounds exactly the way it was meant to be. On top of Dolby Atmos, and DTS-X, and Dolby Digital, True HD, DTS, ES, DTS, HD. I mean, you got everything. You got a total of 9 channels. You are pretty much all set with this baby. Alright, now, so let's talk about this remote control. It's a very simple remote control. What's so unique about it is it's universal. So whatever you have hooked up, so whatever you hook this up to on this receiver, you'll just need this remote. You can turn your television with this. You can pretty much change all of your inputs with this. You can pause and play with this, skip. With this remote, you're good to go. Although I would recommend a Harmony remote, but hey, this one will get the job done. But here's what's so unique about this receiver. Right now, I'm on a PC. I chose PC because I have my Xbox hooked up to the game, but this is a PC input. So let's say, okay, I'm on a PC right now. This is where my PlayStation 4 is, okay? So let me show you something really quick. All right, this is my PlayStation 4. Now, let's say I want to go to a... hold on a second. Let's say I want to go to a Blu-Ray Player, which is right here. I click on the... right here, I'm sorry. On the Blu-ray DVD, I click on it. And look, it's going to show up there in a minute. There you go. And there, it's going to pop up pretty soon. You'll see it. And there it is. It's going to continue from where I left off. Right there. Now, the reason the camera sucks, because the reason you're seeing this much contrast is because I'm using a low-end camera with the low-end resolution. Why? Because I want you guys to see more of this video. If I was recording this in a low light, high 4K resolution camera, then I would be only able to do 10 minutes. So that's why I'm doing it with this camera, guys. I know some of you will bitch about it, but hey, you know, remember, I'm not here to show you the quality. I'm just here to talk about this receiver. And let's say you want to go to the TV. You just click right here. And let me focus, man. Let's put on auto. Let's say you want to go to a cable, right? Click on the cable, and there it is. Cable will be there any minute. There it is. It's always Trump, man. Whenever I turn, it's like Trump's there. Yeah. All right. So let's say you want to go to a game. Game, it's where my Xbox One is. So let's say I go to the game, click on the game right now, and let me click on the Xbox right here, and you will see it pop up, show up in a minute. There it is. And here you will see it. There it is. There's the Xbox One S. It's already turned on. Sorry about the focus, man. I'm trying to do my best here. You know, believe me, I've seen shittier videos where people put on these stupid musics in the background. I try to get to the point for you guys. I always want to be on point. I don't want to waste your time because I know you have things to do and I know you have a busy life, so I just try to get to the point. So there's the Xbox One. It's turned on. And you can go back and forth. You can go, let's say I want to go to the PlayStation 4, click on the PC right here. And there you go to the PlayStation 4. And you will see PlayStation 4, there it is. Right there. You want to go back to the Xbox One. Click on the game. There it is. It'll show up in a second. Now, someone has told me that you can use a pass-through and listen to Dolby Atmos and THX via Xbox One S. I haven't tested that out yet. I will definitely try to test that out. But you guys have to remember, I cannot do this Dolby Atmos THX test unless I have speakers connected, centered, measured. That's the only way I can test it. However, I can look and see what the output is. Like what this info will let me know. Like right here, you see the info right there. Hold on. You see the info right here that shows up. It lets me know whether or not the pass-through is Dolby Atmos or not. Like even if I'm using this headphones, it will still let me know that the Dolby Atmos is decoded, but it's not outputting it because I have the headphones on. As soon as I unplug these headphones, here's what happens. It's looking for the speakers. Look. Okay, and it's looking for the discrete speakers, and it will take me to the setup because it's looking for the speakers. It wants to feed those 9 channel speakers. It said 7.1, but it's technically 7.2 because of the two subwoofers. All right. Now, if you look at the Dolby Atmos, then you'll be looking at more speakers as well. But as soon as I put the headphones on right here, the gold-plated headset, as soon as I put them in, it goes back automatically to the headphones. But even with headphones, I was impressed how well this sounds. Obviously, I don't have the best headphones in the world. If I had better quality headphones, I'm sure it would have sounded even more better. But it's a really good receiver. But here's the thing I want to say something about building a home theater receiver. Building a home theater receiver, if you truly want to have a good quality, it will cost you guys. I was lucky enough to get this receiver for $450. Original price is $600, so I saved about $150, $180 I saved right there, okay? And $180 I have saved. That's $600 just for this receiver. Then you have to look at the speakers. Even if you go with the cheap route, even if you go with the TR50 or the TX50 Polk, if you go with the TX50 Polk speakers, it'll cost you $100 each. So for two speakers right there, that's $200. For four, that's $400. For the center, that's another $100. Sure, you can use some low quality speakers, but I'm just giving you, even with the low quality, you're looking at least like $600 to $700 with a subwoofer on top of the $600. So $600 plus $700, you're looking at like $1,300 just to start. You know, so building a home theater, it's definitely not a cheap experience. Now, you can have a cheap experience. You can go one of these little tiny small home theater receivers and speakers, but you're not going to experience the true potential of the home theater. Okay, what else I can show you on this 4K player? All right, let me see. Now here's my cool feature. Right, this is the one cool feature that I like. Is the fact that hold on, right here. Let me focus, man. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let me click on right here on the network, right here. And here's what I like about the network. It will take you directly right here to Spotify, Pandora, TuneIn, bunch of other stuff. It even has the AirPlay, music server, USB. Yes, you can connect your USB and listen to music from a USB. So here, let me show you Spotify. You click on the Spotify, it exactly is going to be hooked up to what I was listening earlier. And I was listening to Chappie. Here, let me show you. Here, I was listening to Chappie, and you press play right here, and it'll continue. You can switch, go to another one. Another cool feature that it has, when it's playing music, it goes into this display mode and starts showing different types of background pictures, which is also cool as well. You can just choose a MIDI player if you like. If you want to not see the picture here, but it really runs smooth. And this is actually connected to my phone. It automatically connects to my device, and it remembers my device, and it remembers exactly what I was listening, and it remembers exactly where I stopped. So that's one cool unique feature about Spotify. So and you can like read it right here. It tells you what song it's playing. When you click on the info, it lets you know if it's a Hans Zimmer, Chappie original soundtrack. It let you know how many seconds it has passed, and all of that good stuff. Total, it lets you know how long the track is, 4 minutes, and let you know which track it is. Let's switch to another track really quick right here. Mayhem Downtown, let you know about the Mayhem Downtown. That's the name of the song. I mean, I love Hans Zimmer. He's one of my favorite composers, right next to John Williams and Jerry Goldsmith. But definitely Hans Zimmer, man. He's really good. And if you guys check his biography, the amount of soundtracks, like successful soundtracks that this guy has done in the past, it's truly remarkable. Like The Rain Man, Lion King, Backdraft, Crimson Tide, The Rock. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. Gladiator, Hannibal, Black Hawk Down, Dark Knight trilogies. Look, the list is huge. The Last Samurai. He's truly a remarkable composer. I'm sure everybody knows who he is. So there you have it, guys. It's pretty cool. I like the player. It's really nice. And look, guys, I was lucky enough to get this on sale. Because, look, I had some connections. I know some people at Magnolia. They were able to hook me up. I'm also going to be getting those Klipsch speakers one at a time. I'll be getting left and right pretty soon. We'll try that out, see how it sounds from left to right. And then a woofer I'll be getting also pretty soon as well, subwoofer. So it's going to be one at a time. I'll be getting all of these speakers one at a time. And if you can get this receiver for like $450, like I was able to get it, and save yourself $180, yeah. But even if you pay $600, I say this one it's worth $600 because you don't even need the amplifier, man. With this one, you already have the amps. 1260 watts. I don't know if you guys realize how powerful that is. The speakers, the big giant speakers you get, the floor speakers, and your big giant Klipsch subwoofers, man, it will be shaking your house. I mean, you're gonna feel every bump, especially if you watch a Man of Steel and Batman v Superman and Mad Max Fury Road. Man, it's just, it shakes everything. So it's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna end this video pretty soon. This is just my quick overview so far. What I think about the player. I mean, the not the player, the receiver. It's great. It really is great. It has THX. It has Dolby Atmos. It has DTSX. And I haven't even popped the cherry yet. Once I truly get all the speakers set up, and once I truly start listening to a Dolby Atmos and DTSX with a THX certified precision chip that's inside, oh man, I'm gonna be in heaven pretty much. You know, it's gonna be like a movie theater. I mean, you are. I mean, this is a movie theater experience. So there you have it, guys. You know, hopefully you liked this video. I tried to be on point. If you didn't like the video, well, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, definitely go get this receiver. It's definitely worth it. You know, I know there's a Yamaha, I know there's a Pioneer, I know there's a Denon. They're all great brands. Denon, Yamaha, you know, great brands. But Sony, I don't know about Sony. But ONKYO, it's definitely the way to go. When it comes to a home theater receivers, ONKYO, it's been a king for a long time. That's my opinion. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Take care.